And we are live. Hello, everybody. My name is Bart Ratliff. I want to thank you for joining us. More than likely, you are here today for one of two reasons. Someone you know, like, and trust asked you to check out this incredible business they're involved with, or someone asked you the simple question, do you love what you do? Whatever the reason, I'm going to keep this short, sweet, and to the point. Now, this will probably be unlike any presentation that you've ever seen. Bottom line, no matter what company you may have looked at in the past, more than likely you were told it was the next best thing. We're in pre-launch. We had the best product, the best service, or the best compensation plan. Am I right? Well, here's some simple facts. 95% of all companies fail in the first 5 years. And a company can have the absolute best product, the best service, and the best compensation plan, but that will not guarantee their longevity, and that will not guarantee your success. The plain truth is 9 out of 10 people quit their home-based business in their first 90 days. Why is that? Because they don't have the proper tools, training, or support. Now, with that being said, over the next few minutes, you're going to find out that our company was founded back in 1998. And in 2014, we hit the billion-dollar mark in sales. And every single year, they spend over $100 million in advertising that generates 40 to 60,000 customers per week. So if the timing is right for you and you like what you hear, this presentation could very well change your life, as it has for these 3 incredible speakers that you're going to hear from today. First of all, we're going to shoot up to Lake Tahoe, California, and hear from an amazing young lady that, hey, she did all the right things. She went to school, she went to college, and she got her corporate job in the financial industry. I want to introduce Miss Kristi Curtis. Kristi, how are you today? Why don't you tell everybody why the change? It sounds like you had a pretty good deal going. What made you decide to look into your own home-based business?
Yeah, well, I graduated from college like most people do. Got my corporate job and realized it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. You know, society and our culture tells us to go to school, work hard, get a degree, get a job to pay for those student loans, and really almost living paycheck to paycheck in a sense. And I was going to work each day and just waiting for the day to end. And I think a lot of people do that. You go, you clock in, and you watch the clock and wait to clock out so that you can go live your life. And you wait for Friday and you dread Mondays. And I was sitting there going, really? Is this all there is to life? Like, I want more. And I told my parents that, and my dad said, well, that's life, deal with it. And I didn't want a deal. I wanted that flexibility and time freedom. And a lot of jobs promised that. My job had promised that when I had done the interview, that I would have time freedom and flexibility and be able to take vacation. And I'm a hard worker. It's not that I don't want to work. I love working if there's that balance. And there never was in the corporate world. There wasn't that balance. So when I came across this opportunity, and it said yes to financial freedom if I was willing to put in the work, yes to time freedom, yes to earning, whatever I wanted to earn. Like, I got to decide that, not my boss or my boss's boss. And yes to doing something that I was passionate about and loved, being able to help people, help people with their health and fitness goals, train others to do what I'm doing so that they can live the same life that I do. I mean, that's the biggest part for me, is I get to work from home and do something that I'm passionate about every day. But when someone says, oh, that's really cool, I'd love to live your life, I get to show them how. Whatever they want, however they want to live, I can teach them how to live their life by their own design. That doesn't mean they have to have the same goals as me. I'm a little crazy, but I can help them reach those goals. So that's what I love. I dove in, and it took me about a year, part-time, for my part-time income in a home-based business to surpass my full-time income in the financial industry, in the corporate world.
Well, Kristi, that's an amazing story right there. Number one, what I want to point out, this was your first time you ever tried a home-based business. This is your first shot at network marketing, and what you did, you simply plugged into the system, and you took this business serious. You didn't treat it as a hobby. You treated it as a business, even though you were still doing it part-time along with your full-time job. So thank you so much, Kristi. I appreciate what you had to say today. So what we're going to do next, we're going to go up to the beautiful country of Canada. Now, Carmen Brat is actually leading our international expansion in Canada. Now, Carmen has a great story. She's a mother of three, a single mom of three, and she has a lot of experience in network marketing. Matter of fact, Carmen, you had a very thriving business, but there was a lot of things that you didn't see right with your current company, and you wanted to make a change. So what was the biggest reason that you made a changeover and that you joined us?
All right, thank you, Bart. There was quite a few reasons, actually, but you're right. I had built a very successful organization for many years, and a couple of years ago, I guess, I was looking for a new home for my team. What I was noticing is we just didn't have a proper system in place to keep people, having success. The residual income, like that's the whole purpose for me to build a business like this, is to build a residual income. So we build it for a few years and put everything we got into it at this point, and then be able to, have the freedom. And so when I was looking at several different companies at the time, and I was looking at definitely quality and products, because without a product, you have no business. I mean, that's huge. And the compensation plan, of course, is amazing, and leadership and support and a system in place to help your team win. So when I got on the phone with Pete, I was looking at this company, and when he explained to me how the company actually does these infomercials and gathers all of these free customers that are already really bought into the program and idea of what we're doing, and that those once we qualify for these customers, that these customers actually fall into our business. And when I heard that, I actually couldn't even wrap my head around it. I thought, really, how would that work? And to me, I mean, our whole key to success is the volume of the products going through our organization. So to me, that was absolutely huge. So when I got on board with that and understood how that worked, I mean, that was really what it took for me. And to understand, for me, my heart was really to help my team. When you have your team winning, that's when you have true success in this business. And to get your team members qualified to receive these free customers and get them paid, I mean, that is longevity right there. So yeah, that was my biggest reason for really jumping on board with this company.
Carmen, that was what I really saw when I was introduced to this company. Now, the company, I know it's a name you know. The name is Beachbody. Yes, Beachbody since 1998. They've been throwing out these incredible fitness infomercials. And earlier I mentioned how they spend $100 million a year, and those infomercials run 240 hours a day. Every time you flip a channel, you'll see a Beachbody infomercial. And the great thing about it, those 40 to 60,000 customers per week, they're giving to us as a qualified coach. Now, I've known about Beachbody for years. I just said, why would I compete with a company that does all these infomercials and sells everything retail? I didn't have a clue that these customers were given to qualified distributors, and it's so easy to hit that qualification until the day I met our next guest, and that's Mr. Pete Pena. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Pete. Pete was the first top coach in the company, a first person to earn $1 million in the company, and the first husband and wife team with his lovely wife, Sue, to be recognized individually in the Millionaires Club. Pete Pena, thank you for being on the Hangout today. Why don't you introduce yourself? And, hey, what was it that you saw about Beachbody? You're one of the innovators in the company, and you blazed a trail for everybody. So why don't you tell us your experience?
Thanks, Bart. When I was in education for 19 years and, always working paycheck to paycheck, just like, Kristi Curtis talked about. And, I couldn't find another way other than getting a part-time job to support my family. So I was always on the lookout for an opportunity, and like I said before, I tried 2 other companies and had no success. And the reason why I truly believed that Beachbody was going to be it was because of the branding, because of the infomercials, and because of the customer acquisition program. I dove in, and in literally 4 months' time, I already had matched my income as an assistant principal, and at the end of 9 months, we already had earned, a decent middle of the road 6-figure income. So we decided that was going to be it, and we retired, and then we started building this business full time. And one of the things that I really believe is when I tried those 2 other companies, there was no support. They signed me up, and then they said, okay, go to work. We didn't want that to happen, so we formed what we call the Ultimate Fitness Team, and we also have tremendous leaders like you see people right now that are working and helping people, with strategies and how to work the business and how to do marketing, how to do SEO. So we have a whole lot of tools in place for people to grow their business. In addition, we also brought in top leaders that are doing SEO, and we have tools that only our team, and they're exclusive to our team, that have banner ads and funnels, and we are growing our business and helping people grow their business without them having to reinvent the wheel. Another thing is you can see our blog that we have, our Getting Fit Together blog, which is one of our projects that a lot of our coaches are working with, and what we're doing is we're helping people grow their business by them just doing some simple tasks that allow them to participate, and they can help grow their business.
Pete, that's a great point. And I tell you one thing, that was one of the things I saw when we had our first compensation. Number one, I had no idea about the customer program, but when you told me about the training and the tools that you had in place, I've been very fortunate to have great success over the past 10 years within network marketing, because the first 18 years, when I first really saw it, that was 28 years ago. When I first saw network marketing, I knew that there was a better way, but I tried to do it myself. And then in 2005, I started listening to really successful people, and they said, Bart, you have to plug into the system. You have to do personal development, and you have to be consistent. So, but that's one thing I really never had, was a really strong system to plug my team into. But Pete, when we met, you showed me what you had in place, and I said, you know what? I can plug my entire team in this. Plus, I thought of all the other people that, there's a lot of people struggling out there in their network marketing business. They just don't want to admit it. But to have a system like this, where I can introduce this to a lot of the leaders I've known over the years and say, look what we have here. You can plug your team into it, and let's rock. I mean, Pete, I'm so impressed about that. Now, Pete, another great thing I saw about Beachbody, there's actually 3 different ways that you can make money. Besides, you can sign up customers, you can sign up sales rep, but you can also sign up businesses, nonprofits, associations, and create wellness programs. I mean, that's absolutely amazing.
Right. No, absolutely. We live in a society right now that obesity is a big trend in the United States and Canada and all over the world. And you have companies that are moving and are shifting to helping their employees get healthy and fit. And we're able to go in there and help them by creating a wellness program. Well, basically, it's already done for them. We have our programs on our website. We have how to eat, nutrition, supplementation. We have it all for any association or any nonprofit to come in, and as a nonprofit, there's no fees when they come in also. And so we have some great things that are happening, and we're looking forward to the future and the development of our organization and the development of Beachbody. Our vision is simple within our team: to help people, give them the tools necessary for them to be successful in this business.
Thanks, Pete. It's a blueprint for success. Now, Pete, I'm going to go over some of the things that our new team members will have access to when they come on. Number one, when you sign up, if this is the right opportunity for you, this is something that you see yourself doing, and you want to take this thing serious. First thing you'll get is a welcome email with all the details and accessing everything within Beachbody. Number two, you'll receive an email from our group to get you plugged in right into our organization and training. 3, we'll guide you on getting started right. I mean, that's so important. Number 4, you'll have access to all of our incredible resources and tools. Number 5, we're going to show you how to get 2 coaches signed up right away to qualify you to be introduced to our UFT project and lead rotator. Now, Pete, we really hadn't talked about that. This is one of the cool things about what you've developed, and you and Sue gave this to your entire team at no cost to them. Why don't you talk on that?
No, absolutely. One of the things I truly believe in network marketing, you have to have some type of lead generation. And this is our 8th year in network marketing, and we've been working on trying to develop a lead source for our coaches, because once people, their biggest objection is that once they're done with their warm market, what do? Well, as a huge networker and trying to motivate your downline, if you have a lead source, that could create tremendous volume and longevity for anybody to plug into this system, and they could grow a huge organization.
Well, Pete, I appreciate that. Now, Pete, it just sitting several $1,000s to get signed up and get started. Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what the cost is for becoming a Beachbody coach and what the process they have to take in order to get on board with the Ultimate Fitness team?
Right. No, it's pretty simple, guys. All you have to do is choose your exercise program, and the price varies from $140 to $305. It's really that simple, and the only thing that's the difference is the exercise program. So, all you have to do is be a part of this incredible opportunity. Get plugged in with the person that brought you to this hangout. Click the button below, and let's get you started right.
Absolutely, Pete. Now, of course, there might be a lot of people out there that say, well, gosh, I don't know about this whole fitness and coach thing. But, Pete, the great thing about Beachbody, you have other ways to sign up for your own challenge pack to get you started, and you don't even have to be involved with the fitness part, because we have great nutrition programs like the 21-Day Ultimate Refresh, the 21-Day Ultimate Reset. We had the 3-Day Refresh, plus we have a brand new challenge pack that gives you a month of Shakeology, which is an amazing product, plus the Beachbody On Demand, where you can stream all your favorite videos right from your computer, right from your iPhone, and right from your iPad. I mean, it's so incredible. So, Pete, when they go below this button, they're going to click that button, and what it's going to do, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so people know exactly what they're going to do when they click that button. So they're going to click the button, and it's going to take them right here, right to their first page, and it's going to show them. They're going to choose their company, the United States or Canada. Once they click submit, it's going to go to this next sign-up page, and then it's going to say it's going to be $39.95 to be a coach. But when they go ahead and fill this information out and choose their challenge pack, what happens to that $39?
Right. If they purchase a challenge pack, that $39 is waived. So you basically get to have your own business for free. I mean, what a great opportunity to come into a company that is spending all that money in advertising. Basically, they're going to help you build your business. That is such a unique concept in this entire industry.
Well, Pete Pena, thank you so much, and let me tell you, I am so grateful for you, for Kristi Curtis, for Carmen Bart. I mean, what amazing leaders. I've learned so much from these young ladies, yourself, and all these amazing leaders that you have with the Ultimate Fitness team. So, guys, look, the bottom line is, do you see what we have to offer? Is the timing right for you? Are you willing to take this business serious? If the answer is yes, just go below this video, click Get Started Now, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.